Hey everybody, Learn2 Grammars here. Cyberpunk is only 3 weeks old, but the Nexus already has over 150 files and counting. While some mods are quality of life improvements, others make the game operate as intended. With 2020 ending, I thought it would be good to comprise a list of what mod you can get started with in 2021. In no particular order, here are some of the best mods you can find for Cyberpunk on PC right now. Starting off the list, there's Alternate Crowd Behavior by Melancholy Mastermind. This mod targets the crowd behavioral AI to fix the jankiness of individuals. In the base game, you'll often see two citizens bump into each other, then go back in the direction they were walking from. This mod is a workaround that literally allows them to walk around each other. In addition, the navigation paths flow better at crosswalks. Citizens will either wait in crowds at the crosswalk or find an alternate route. And if the stoplight changes as they are crossing, they will jog to the other side. This makes crowd buildup seem more seamless and realistic, almost like the pre-release trailer show. Next up is E to Interact by Osane1. The thing that bugged me the most in my first playthrough was the abysmal unprogrammable control. This mod fixes that and more. It's very straightforward, but its remapped and added hotkeys are an amazing addition. The title pretty much describes it all. You use E to interact instead of F, like most other first-person shooter games, along with the addition of walk by using YGHJ, or simply holding V. Slow driving using the same control, the scroll wheel to select dialogue, and my personal favorite addition, a dedicated dodge keybind. If you're used to using E to interact, or you enjoyed B-hopping through Night City, this mod would fit perfectly in your files. Another perfect mod to fix some of the game's current issues would be Better Vehicle Handling by CallanZ2. This mod removes a lot of the clunkiness from driving, which, if you're not like me, you'll be doing a lot of in this game. In the base game, a lot of people have drawn the comparisons of vehicle handling to the horses of the Witcher games. I've never played The Witcher, so I couldn't say, but it's definitely not a good comparison to have drawn. This mod changes many variables connected to driving, including acceleration time, wind resistance, turning, and weight. Despite me being a superhuman rabbit cyborg who doesn't need cars, this mod makes it all the more satisfying to take the wheel. My favorite graphical fix available for Cyberpunk right now is the Cyberpunk Autonomous Reshade preset by Vanguard 1776. This mod makes the color palette match what was shown off in the original trailers. In the base game, shadows are murked by a brownish tint to all of them, yellows appear more red, and blues have a greenish tint. This mod corrects a lot of that, making each color appear more crisp and correct. The difference is just night and day, so look at these shots I took around the H10 mega building. And if you're worried about frame rate drops, this mod only took a hefty toll of 2 frames per second off my setup. If you're trying to match the pre-release look, this is a must-have. While we're talking about graphics, another perfect tweak for your game is the Draw Distance Boost mod by SJ Box. One annoying thing about vanilla Cyberpunk was how blurry the far-off LOD can look. This mod helps alleviate that issue by increasing the near LOD loading so you can get the high-res and high-poly model for a further distance. This is definitely noticeable in alleyways and city markets, or off overpasses where the people look like visibly clear ants. Still doesn't improve the texture quality of far-off buildings, which can be apparent in cityscape shots, but it's a damn fine improvement. And objectively the most useful for last, CyberEngine tweaks by OpSoWheat. This mod adds in a developer console and allows for game mechanic tweaks. Annoyed you can't sprint out of bounds? Go right ahead with this mod. Want 5 million eddies? Go right ahead. Want that sick rare sniper rifle you've been trying to roll the dice for? Go right ahead and give it to yourself. This mod is one of the most essential tools to turn Cyberpunk into your own 16 by 16 km sandbox. It's only been 3 weeks, but Cyberpunk mods are already starting to come out at an amazing rate. Every day, more people are finding half-implemented and cut contents and scripts. Hopefully the mod scene gets some useful ideas and codes to play with. I hope you are all as excited about the future of this game as I am. If you enjoyed the video, maybe subscribe to my channel to see more Cyberpunk content. I'll be posting a lot more exploits, mods, and gameplay in the next few weeks. This has been Learn 2 Grammars, showing you what I think are the best mods for Cyberpunk 2077 so far.